So, James Gunn's Superman is coming out in 2025, and I am really excited. There have been set photos of the film that have been revealed, and we have gotten to see a lot of things from the movie, such as David Corenswet in the Superman suit. So the suit was first revealed by James Gunn, and it really wasn't the best look at the suit since it was like battle damaged in the image, and he was like sitting on a chair, so you couldn't really see like the whole thing. But we got much better looks at the suit in set photos. So the first thing I want to talk about is the trunks. I am so glad Superman is wearing the trunks. I prefer the trunks because they just help break up all the blue in the suit, and the suit just looks bland without them. The trunks are just such an iconic part of the costume, and it's just a crime to have a Superman suit without the trunks. I also love the use of like bright colors of the suit, and like because Superman should be like a more bright and hopeful hero and not like a dark and edgy godlike figure. The symbol also looks good. It's clearly based on the Kingdom Come symbol, but with the red and yellow of the classic Superman symbol instead of the red and black. I also love how the back of the cape has the symbol in yellow on it. The one thing I'm not really a fan of, like, about the suit is just the lines. They're very excessive. It gives vibes of, like, MCU over-designed superhero suit. Even though the suit is, like, it looks great and it's just very comic accurate, there's still people who hate it. And, who are those people, you may ask? Are they, Superman fans? Well, no, they're not fans of Superman. They're actually people who hate Superman. They're Snyder fans. They just want Zack Snyder's edgy and depressing version of Superman and not like the hopeful, heroic version that the character usually is. People are just mad that David isn't Henry Cavill, even though, like, okay, I don't really have problems with Henry Cavill, but I don't think he was good as Superman. Like, he didn't have any charisma, and his character was more like akin to Injustice Superman and Red Sun Superman, and not like the Superman we know and love. Also, like, the Henry Cavill suit sucked ass. It was so bland, and the colors were dark and desaturated. People are just Snyder dick riders who glaze every part of Snyder's version of Superman. David Corenswet looks great as Superman, and seeing people call his suit trash, but say Cavill's suit is perfect is insane. I've seen people say that the suit looks like it's from the CW, which is ironic because the CW actually had some pretty decent Superman suits. The Superman suit is supposed to be simple. I don't know why people are mad that the Superman suit looks like a Superman suit. I've also seen people say that David Corenswet looks small and weak, even though he's 6'4", which is 3 inches taller than Henry Cavill. Like, he's taller than Henry Cavill. Also, like, have you seen the guy, like, working out and, like, pictures of him training? He's jacked. We also got set photos that reveal Edi Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, and he looks great. The suit is straight out of the comics, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do in the DCU. James Gunn is a fan of Mr. Terrific, and he seems to be really excited about the character since he has been teasing him for a while. I don't know much about the character. I know he's supposed to be like the smartest person in the DC universe, and I know he's a member of the Justice Society and the leader of the Terrifics. We also got set photos revealing our first looks at Nathan Fillion as the Guy Gardner version of Green Lantern, and Isabela Merced as Hawkgirl. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The Green Lantern and Hawkgirl suits look pretty shit, but I realize there's a reason why they look like that. What I realize is that they're supposed to be the Terrifics. If you don't know who the Terrifics are, it's basically DC's Fantastic Four, which consists of Mr. Terrific, Plastic Man, Metamorpho, and Phantom Girl. And it seems as though this movie will have like a different version of the Terrifics, which will be Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, and Hawkgirl. And that's why Green Lantern and Hawkgirl have suits that are like similar to Mr. Terrific's suit. The suits also have Lord Tech logos, which in this movie, Lord Tech is a company owned by Maxwell Lord, who will be played by Sean Gunn. So it seems as though the Terrifics will be like this corporate-owned superhero team. We also have a scene that's going to happen in this movie where Superman is walking with the Terrifics. The Terrifics walk past the crowd, very corporate-like, not acknowledging the crowd, while kids are running to see Superman, and Superman stops greet him and hug him. And this scene shows how while the Terrifics are like this, they're like this company-owned superhero team, while Superman is a more hopeful hero who is loved by everyone and is treated like a friend to the people. This movie seems as though they will show how Superman will inspire other heroes to be more hopeful and optimistic. Kind of similar to What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way. Also, we got some set photos showing Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and she looks great. I love that we're getting a Lois with like black hair and she's wearing purple. She just looks more like what Lois Lane is supposed to be, and I'm getting some DCAU Lois vibes from her. And also her and David Superman, they look good together. They could be the perfect Clark and Lois. We also know that Nicholas Hoult will be playing Lex Luthor in the film, and he's gonna be the main villain. So we haven't really seen set photos of him as Lex yet, but we have seen him bald. So that's good that we're getting Lex Luthor who's bald. So I think Nicholas Hoult is gonna be a great Lex, and I can't wait to see what he does for the role. Hopefully we'll get a comic accurate version of Lex Luthor, because the Snyder version of Lex played by Jesse Eisenberg was terrible. So it'll be great to see like Lex Luthor actually be intimidating like he's supposed to. We also have seen set photos of some of the Daily Planet staff, such as Skyler Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen, Wendell Pierce as Perry White, Beck Bennett as Steve Lombard, Michaela Hoover as Kat Grant, and Christopher McDonald as Ron Thorpe. I'm glad this version of Jimmy Olsen isn't going to be a CIA agent who gets killed off, and it seems like we will actually see an accurate portrayal of Superman's pal, and it looks as though we're going to see a lot of the Daily Planet in this movie, which is, that's exciting since it's of course the staple of Superman. There's also like this set photo of like Superman getting arrested by Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr., Maria Gabriella DeFaria as Authority member the Engineer, and a mysterious guy in a black suit with AU logo. So I know what you're thinking, and no, that is not Black Noir, okay? It's rumored that this guy is either Ultraman or an obscure Superman villain known as Ulysses. Makes more sense for it to be Ulysses because it looks more like him than it does Ultraman, and also Ultraman's like a multiversal character from Earth 3, and like, that's a whole different thing. There's a rumor that he'll be called Ultraman, but he's gonna be like a adaptation of Bizarro, and I personally love to see like Bizarro. Also, the appearance of the Engineer sets up one of the confirmed upcoming DCU movies, The Authority, since she is a member of the team. Also, Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr. will be appearing before this movie in the animated DCU series Creature Commandos, and will appear in the second season of Peacemaker. So anyways, I am really excited to see James Gunn's Superman since, I've been a fan of James Gunn. I love his superhero movies. Like, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. I love the Suicide Squad. I love Peacemaker. And he seems to really understand the character of Superman. And yeah, I'm excited for that. So what do you guys think? Are you excited to see James Gunn's Superman? Are you excited to see David Corenswet as Superman? Let me know in the comments. And so yeah, my name's Noob, and thanks for watching.